Alright, we are recording. It's time for some randomizer practice. I'm going to count this down and actually remember to hit the go button this time. So, 3, 2, 1, go. See if we can pull this off. Angry Bunny. I really do love that they keep coming out with more and more skins. Oh, piss, I forgot one of the things. There we go. In hindsight, yeah, if I'm trying to go fast, I should go left out of the house there. Not right. Right is longer. There you go. Just plain and simple. Alright, so I got a bee to fight by my side. I'll probably save that for the escape area. Because there's a lot of stuff in there. A lot of rude things. The main reason that I gotta play more and more of this is if I want to get better at this, I need to get better at Link to the Past in general. I die way too much. I think we had a grand total of 5 deaths on the last full wizard run. But God, apparently, Smite was doing a thing and somebody got sub an hour, it's like an hour 15 or something like that. And that's ridiculous. Yeah, man. Tourney looks alright, but I don't have anybody to play with in the tourney. That's my problem with the tourney. I don't know enough people that are good at Link to the Past. Oh, Jesus, are you kidding me? Ooh, that's good. Apparently, Smite's requiring people to submit in teams. So you might need to worry about that a little sooner than you thought. Okay, we found literature. We know words. I mean, what that does mean is we have access to Dungeon 2 as soon as we have something to utilize fire with. Yeah, we do also possess the bomb. And a big 20. The most important item of all. We do require obtaining 100 rupees before we hit the village. So some money is required. Oh shit. Yep. I caught that. That's gonna be helpful down the line. Yeah, we can't actually. Yeah, we need a source of fire, and we need Pegasus boots to actually do the entirety of Desert Palace. Otherwise, we can't. Just can't. it's actually extremely risky and a loss of time to even attempt the Desert Palace without the without both of those, because your non-required could be on the boss, so then you're clearing out a dungeon and not getting anything out of it. Oh no, good. Yeah, we do get the free lantern for this part. Shit. There's a chest in one of these, which is going to have a non-required in it, of course. Because we already have a key, which would be the key that we'd find down here in this chest right here. And it's the map. Okay. That's fine. Alright, this gives us access to chests right here. Yes. Good. Oh, it's a good bee. Defend me, good bee. That be 20. More arrows and more bombs. Wow. There's a whole lot of nothing. Only B could bring me items. Oh, B left me. Goodbye, B. I will miss you. This isn't a great start. Hopefully, the forest gives us some better rewards. At least I can do this from now on. We just get the arrow noise for free whenever I want. Piece of heart. Okay. Not actually required, but I'm not going to cross that one off the list. Because, actually useful instead of money. I'll take some health. I actually really need it. I could go check the Master Sword, too. That way we know if it's a good item or not. I'm gonna use this book. Just couch ass. Alright, it's money. We don't need it. Did I miss the door? And let's see what the bandit hideout has for us. Way down here. Okay. Yeah. Protection. Better than nothing. Better than... Actually, no. Again, we need some money. So, not better than money. Better than a single arrow. Alright, gotta remember to go right there. Alright, we have a lot of stuff to explore. Oh, you know what I haven't done yet? Okay, we can ignore some dungeons, can't we? Which means that the majority of the Dark World is required. Which means I might have to do Ice Palace. 20. A better shield. More bombs. Alright. This seed has problems. I got health. Oh, let's get scammed. That's not a scam at all. He had the legendary blade all along. Saw this move when Smite was streaming. Health! More health! Okay, there we go. Ice Rod. Which... Oh, Titanment. There we go. Okay, that is some... That's some access. That's some doing stuff. That's a doing stuff item. And I think last thing we can do in the village, because we only have one bomb. Bugnet. Bugnet gets us another item. Wait, Bugnet doesn't get us an item. Bottle gets us an item. Magic Power. Magic Powder is also fucking good. Alright, we're finding new items finally. Alright, let me do some tracker work real quick. Quack? Real quack. I think that's good. Yeah, boop. Master Sword. There's no input for shield on this. Oh wait, no. You click his hand. Oh, there you go. And, let's see. Thieves' Hut. Well. Vendor. Chicken House. Boy, and that. Okay. Powder does give us access to another item if we had the hammer. Let's find out if the library is worth any of our business. It could be. We'll leave that one unchecked for now. A bottle is very nice. But that's pretty much, if we are passing through, we pick that up. And, oh boy. Welp. That's required. But we need a bomb. I don't have any money for bombs. So right now, we're relying on the kindness of strangers. Let's go do the, Oh, thanks for thanks for that. Let's go do this. Hopefully we get some bombs. Alright, big cash money. Alright. Well, in that case, we could go back to the village and buy more bombs. There's also... Damn it. I was trying to do a move. Alright, flippers. Yes, good. Yeah, we're gonna take a short detour. Because... up and around here... there is a shop to the right here. And I want to say all shops in Zelda Link to the Past are the same. They are all a potion, a... This isn't a shop. Piss. I've been bamboozled. This is a shop. Yes, good. I will pay 50 for some bombs. While we're here, let's check the island. Money. Don't need it. Alright, real quick. That's required, that's required. We did that. We don't need to go to Lake Hylia. Alright. Keep moving. We're gonna go check the Moldrum Cave. Moldrum Cave, loop around to Ice Rod. Then, we got the flippers, we can check under the bridge. Ooh, that's really good. Come to me. Big 20. Alright. Magic Boomerang. Another piece of heart. Candy Samaria. Big bombs. Okay. Boomerang. Oop. No, I don't have a second game. No, I don't have a second bottle. One flippers. Solid. Okay. The mirror is a really good item. Escape the sewers we did get. Cannot do any dungeons yet. That's the problem right now. If we get the mirror... If we get the mirror, we can attempt to climb the mountain and do that. That was overkill, seeing as I have the boomerang. Yeah, the cane is extremely good to have, mainly because it's a required item. But, I mean, there's other things. We should definitely go check Sassy's hut, though. Well, at least my bomb capacity is huge. There's that. Let's swim to the bridge. This sprite for the bunny in the water is none so good. Possible. The only other thing that you need for a Tower of Hera is a source of flame, because there is the basement of Tower of Hera, that could require flame. That is the only other part of Hera that requires an item. Really, we need flame for both dungeons, but Desert Palace and Eastern Palace really aren't good for us. We may do Eastern Palace anyway, just because there's a solid. Let me just look at the list right here. Three chests in the Eastern Palace. So there's that. We are getting extremely close to being scammed, though, by the Zora. That is always an option. The mirror is there. We want to go check Sasasarala's hut. And yeah, I really don't want to go through the Desert Palace, though we could check the item, but like going all the way to the desert, the only thing we can do right now is the thing that you have to blow up the wall for. And that's a whole lot of time for a whole lot of nothing. Possibly. Or a whole lot of everything. It's only one item, though. That's the risk that you take. Alright, hook shot. I'll take it. Because now there's a whole lot of shit I can get. Okay, so remember when I talked about how I'm gonna have to do like crash courses in like the hard Zelda randomizer stuff? So, I might have to do Lampless Mountain. God, Eastern... You know what? Alright. We're going back to the village. We're going back to the village because then I can get the mirror. And then we're going to go to the tower and hope that something on the mountain is good for me. Reason for this is with the mirror, I can do Eastern and then warp out. Worst case scenario. If it comes to that. What I really want is the Ocarina, so I can get around the light world faster. But that's not happening. Stop being angry at each other, yells the bunny as he blows open the door. Y'all need to get along. Okay. Well, time to try and do Blind Old Man. Because Tower of Hera is required for us. And does the bunny even need the Moon Pearl? Apparently, yes. Okay. I'm gonna try my damnedest to do this. But, like... Here we go. Yeah, alright. That's why. It's like down a little bit. No. That's it. I got it. Yes! No! Can't believe the old man had the god-killing arrows. Alright, old man was delivered. That's great. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh. Yeah, so Death Mountain sucks. You know what? I should have the tracker. I'm gonna lose time if I do this. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it right now. Alright, so... Spiral Cave requires us to go up. One of these other ones... We're not supposed to be over here. Like, this is very much a bad thing to be doing. But luckily, we can cheat. That gets us an item. That gets us survivability. Do not need all these pieces of heart, big hearts. Well, actually, I do. I'm terrible at this game. But my point stands. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Perfect. Okay. I actually have to activate that one manually. Alright, so that was the hammer. That was the boots. It gets us more shit. It unlocks a lot of shit. Still can't do a dungeon. Well, we need the ocarina. I think this is just a shop. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of mobility options, I should be using that more. Except around these idiots, because they deal so much damage. Alright, and... I should have captured that fairy. Look, I am not good at not bonking. Alright, so it is the one you can see is Spiral Cave. We could go get scammed. And we are done over here. Everything about Death Mountain is pain. Which, I mean, I guess, you know, fitting name, so on and so forth. Ugh. Hate hitboxes. How do you do the... Oh, there it is. Holy shit. Zoom! Gotta practice that stuff. Oh, was the lamp up there? Badass. I want to... Oh, wait. Shit. If I remember right, there is a fairy fountain if you jump down. Yeah, I did have to do blind cave, didn't I? That's some mad bullshit right there. Oh wait, it has to be the hook shot, that's right. Is it? Hold up, I want to get better at doing this real quick. That's actually entirely unwieldy, and it's great. I'm gonna get those 3 things. And, the bunny is naked. Alright, so... Yes, lamp. Alright, we can do this dungeon now. I feel like I got something else that I should really mark down. Fantastic. Done. We can go to the Dark World. Alright, so gotta do some shenanigans right now. Moving stuff around. Okay, there. Now I can use the tracker for dungeons. There is a whole mess of stuff that we can get in the bottom parts of the map now, by the way. So, because I watched like a couple of methods for running this stuff. The general ways about it is you want to do the whole Tower of Hera, and then if you need to beat the Tower of Hera, but even if you don't, still not a bad idea since the boss has an item. But pretty much you do the whole tower, and then if you're missing one of your non-requireds, you zip into the basement after you finish the level. Which one is in the basement? Oh wait, no. No, we can still be fine. I just need to pick up the boss chest. Or the big chest. I could have hookshot into the big chest. Yep, I'm stupid. Alright, well, that's one non-required. Isn't... Did I break the dungeon? Is the dungeon broken right now? Where boss music? Well, fuck. That is a substantial item. Also, we don't have to go in the basement. Hell yeah. Whoops. Christ, there is so much to get in the light world still. But it's not worth it to kill Aghanim. Man, I wish I had the flute. We'll go down here. We'll get Dash Rock. We'll go over to the... no, wait. We need to be in the Dark World to do that. It wouldn't be a bad idea to get that bottle. And then we'll loop over into Dark World. Hell yes. Good. Oh yeah, I saw parts of Smite's seed from earlier. Was it just... It seemed like it had problems. Once I have a flute, I wouldn't mind coming back to the light world, maybe zipping around to a few places. But right now, no flute means everything is extremely tedious. Oh, Smite is bad at Moldorm. I don't know. I get lucky sometimes. I've had problems with Moldorm. Oh, he forgot to kill Moldorm. Yeah, that could be a problem, not killing the boss. I just want this. I want this. I want this in my pocket. The small ones can be really annoying just because, like, they wiggle around real weird. Alright, so for now, this will be our central entering the Dark World zone thing. That was a sentence. I'm looking at my stuff though. We can loop around. All right, let's get the skinny. All right. So Swamp Palace sucks that it's that, because you know I'd rather be a worthwhile item in there. And we do have to do Ice Palace. Fantastic. It's alright, I need to get better at Ice Palace anyway. I got real lost in Ice Palace my last run. So let's loop around Thief's Town. Head towards... Dungeon 2 is still really good to do because there's 6 non-requireds in it. Oh boy, that's okay. Yeah, sure. There, just fucking unlock a bunch of stuff. I can catch a bee. Is that a full life bar? It's almost there, I think. Well, those pieces of parts have to be somewhere, right? Alright. Misery Mire and Ice Dungeon are completely off to us because of Ocarina and Thing. We'll be back in a moment, Frogman. Just, you know, hold tight. Gonna go grab a couple things real fast. Actually, technically, we can grab those on the way to the second dungeon. Fire Rod, that's what I was going for. Sorry. Brain farts. I actually have to talk to him. What if they just gave me the tempered sword? Okay, so boop, 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 and that one. Done. Okay. I'm not going to do the chest yet because that's a pain in the ass without the flute. Like, you can technically do the chest without the flute. It's going to take you a while. It's a principle of the matter. Okay, we got 4 chests in Blind Fortress. We should do this, then go do 2, and then do Palace of Darkness. That should be our order, because that gets us like an astronomical number of items. Okay, that gets us 1 item. It's 1 non-required. They took my pants. That should be the big key. Okay, cool. Alright, one non-required. Keeping that in mind, that way I can click it off. I do that every time I do this dungeon. I can click it off while we go up a staircase. Because those are long animations. Oh, piss. I just realized I don't have a form of invulnerability against blind. Shit. I have to fight blind legit. Yeah, but I don't know if you can catch it from what's happening right here, but I'm trash at this game. As such. Thought that was the anti-fairy. Do arrows hurt blind? No. Blind... I do that every time, too. Blind has sort of a weird, gimmick where, it's actually just a number of hits. Which is why the Cane of Burnia is actually really good against him. Alright, that's 2 non-requireds. Just gonna mark those off. Yeah, the other bosses I'm going to destroy with arrows. It's really funny because Palace of Darkness boss, you actually one-shot him with an arrow. Helmetar King, I believe, is the Palace of Darkness. Yeah, and Cane of Burnia just hits a bunch while you're hitting yourself. It just really, it works. It gets the job done. Alright, so one of these is... Yeah, I'm pretty much going to have to check both chests. I am terrible at menu. Hey, vamos. Oh, I did get the shovel too. Alright. Let me just do the bombos to the shovel. Yeah, we're good. Oh, I got the mushroom at some point? Cool. Mark that off. In my head, I knew I had the mushroom. And that's actually it for this dungeon. So I'm just going to mark these off and mark off the boss. So that's the way that we're going, so... Still do not have the flute. So, what am I doing? Health, I'll take it. There's still a lot we can't do. And, you know, for shits and... Wait, hold up. There we go. For shits and giggles, let's see if this does anything. No. That fucking, like, perfect shot, too. Yeah, it's just every 3 hits, head comes off. And as stated, Cane of Burnia just really helps with that. Yeah, it just becomes a real mess at the end, doesn't it? Having some sort of invulnerability really helps. Alright, so now we can loop around towards Dungeon 2 in the Dark World. We're going to do that too. Again, it is only the green pendant, but Dungeon 2 has 6 non-required chests in it. So that any one of those could be the flute. But for now, let's play a money scamming game. Also, yeah, green pendant does get a chest. Oddly enough, this is another thing I need to get better at. Just like doing these fast. Let me get that big 20. And there we go. It's bombs. I'm clicking some things on my world map. We have to get Bread Sword first. Then we can get Butter Sword. Remember, this is normal progression upgrades. Seed. If we want to, we could eventually go and get scammed by the Zora. Oh. Bottles galore. I need to find me a fairy fountain. It's the principle of the matter. Yeah, I could trade potions. Honestly, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do Dungeon 2. Oh my god, I can do Dungeon 6. This is why I love the tracker. Yeah, I could trade the mushroom and everything, but, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do Dungeon 2, and then loop around to Palace of Darkness, and then go up from there, and we'll get, like, the catfish, and we'll get scanned, and we'll get the Zora River stuff. And then we'll mark that area off forever, pretty much. Because if we get the flute instead, then we can get over there real fast. But yeah, thanks to the tracker, I had the realization that I can, in fact, do Ice Palace, because anything in there that requires the fire rod can be killed with bombos. It's just a matter of not dying to the boss. God damn it. Does that respawn if I leave and come back? No. Damn it. Yeah, if I'm going to do Ice Palace, I'm going to grab Bombos. Or the Green Potion. Sorry, my words got all fucked up in my tongue. Speaking of Bombos, we should go check out the Bombos tablet while we're down here. Yeah, the first form gets one-shotted by Bombos, and that's usually what I do. Ugh. Blech. Dark World is where I really... Come on! Where I really start to get fucked up by these dungeons. Okay. I am going to try and keep way better track of my non-requireds in this dungeon, because last time, I got confused. I don't think there's anything through that. But just in case, I'm going to hit that switch. Yeah, God, I gotta remember. I think every time I've played this, I've gotten tricked by that. Also, I don't have the tempered sword for this. Piss. I can't one-shot the puffs on the boss. That's usually the nice thing about getting early swords. Two chests. Which means the boss is going to have a non-required. I think at this point. God, how did somebody beat this game in an hour? Probably just really good item placement. Also, like, knowing the game really well. I mean, that goes without saying. But yeah. Probably, like, they didn't have to go searching for anything. 3 Dark World dungeons were optional. Yeah, that'll do it. If like Turtle Rock, Ice Palace, and Misery Mire were all optional, yeah, that'll add to that, won't it? Since I think a lot of the Dark World dungeon, like the early Dark World dungeons, can be done in pretty quickly. Turtle Rock, Ice Palace in this dungeon. Yeah, that'll do it. Pretty much, it's like Turtle Rock and Ice Palace are like the big ones. Because those dungeons take some fucking time. Ice Palace, I'm still not sure the layout that you want to go about it. Oh, come on. I'm looking for a bit of health. That was my first non-required, right? Because I've opened up 3, and they were all the dungeon items. Yes. So it was the 1, 2... Newbie, you can just hook shot. Fuck. You're right. I have to remember I have the hook shot. These are all fantastic points. This is why I need to practice. That's why I need to not die. That's why I need red potion. Like, this is a very good point. I need to get some potion. Alright, so that was non-required 2. Speaking of Kane. Oh, what? What? Kane does not persist on screen. There's something I never knew. Stupid fucking fire bar. Yeah, I think all the other chests are non-required, so... Yeah, we got big 20 from the big chest. The big chest 20. There's our butter sword. Or, not butter. That's not butter at all. That's the bread sword. Big 20. Spicy sword. I actually kind of like spicy sword better. Whoa! There's a key up there that I need. Right here. This is a key. Oh, just missed it. Okay. Should be able to destroy this boss. Oh no! A good whiff. It decided that I was the perfect place to land that time. Alright, did I just get... I just got the sword in that dungeon. That's all that I got out of that. Still, a sword upgrade is better than nothing. And then, 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn that off. Good to go. Alright. Oh, no, wait. That's right. We want to run over here. Just jog over here real fast. God damn it. Check the Bombo statue because we can. What do we need right now? We need the Ocarina, Fire Rod, possibly other pendant or medallions. 20. Fantastic. Well, fuck, let's go to Palace of Darkness. Let's go to Palace of Darkness. Excuse me. And, no, let's actually not stop off at the, Pyramid of Power, because we're actually going to do that a different time. We're going to do Pyramid of Power after this dungeon, because then we can get both the things. Real nice, like. Wait a minute. Hold up. There we go. I found the hole. And I'm going to take a wild guess and say right here. Nice. A little bit further up would have been better, but I'll take it. Cross that off. We can do the whole dark side of mountain. Which is a whole nother thing too. Ah, what the piss? Come back, monkey. My favorite thing about that one enemy type. That was weird. That was really bizarre. The best possible way to go about this dungeon is another thing that is not 100% for me. The opening part is what is a bit of a mess. Also, my grammar is a bit of a mess too. Let's be honest here. But another extremely good dungeon for finding items. Still looking for the ocarina. Brain fart. Looking for the ocarina, the fire rod. It's actually all we need to beat the game. Oh, and some medallions. Yeah, at least we don't know what medallions I need yet. Main reason for that being I need a medallion, or I need the flute to go check one of them. Though I wouldn't even go over there. I guess it is worthwhile to get a couple items by going over there. For all we know, it could be in the desert. Which we should really go ransack the desert at some point. We can do Desert Palace, so it wouldn't be the worst thing. I didn't need to actually jump down here. I just need to warp back. What? I can grab that? That's weird. There are so many chests in this dungeon. I don't think we've run into a non-required yet. Fuck. Well, it's faster to do this first. Where all my non-required chests at? I didn't realize I didn't have the big key. Or the big... Yeah, big key. Alright, that's alright. I'll take that. Alright, which means we have to head into the basement. We loop back around, get the right side area stuff. And then we hustle on over. to the boss. I need to invest in potions. I missed a key? Where did I miss a key? In the basement. Piss, that's right. I warped out before doing the thing down there. That's a really stupid mistake on my part. Alright, it's just gonna be faster to go this way now. Because it'll let me hit the... Oh. I guess I can't do that. Alright, noted. I forgot that there was that other side of the switch. Alright, that's a tiny bit lost time. But I think that's a penalty I can eat. Well, to an extent, it's a penalty I can eat. Wait a minute. Did I get a non-required somewhere else? Fuck. My knowledge of this dungeon is failing a little bit. That's just a fairy fountain. See, this is really why I need to mark off the non-requireds as soon as I get them. Because I say to myself, I'll remember, and I never remember. Two in the basement, and the two in the basement and the big chest. Those were non-requireds. The boss is going to be a non-required. Right side basement was... the compass. There's probably like a big 20 or something that I didn't even like process. See, this would be my downfall in the actual race. I feel like this same exact thing happened when I ran it last time. When I ran the randomizer. Well, I'll leave that one there, and if I'm right and I miss something in that way, that's gonna really suck. But for now, we want to head to our house in the Dark World. Is there a fast way out of here? Nope. And really, starting at the Pyramid of Power, it's pretty much the same amount of time. Yeah, I'll have to review the footage on that one. Just tab through it. Just be like, where did I go wrong? My Zelda's so hard. I forget, does this go off by jumping off of cliffs? It does. Pissed. I'm not gonna get there in time. Alright, that's learning. That's what that is right there. It's experimentation and learning. So, I'm running out of things to do. But, not things to get. We haven't really ransacked the north side Dark World at all. Maybe 20, piece of heart. So not worth it. That's actually way easier to do than I thought it was. Where's my flute? The flute's gonna be in the chest. The chest that you have to take through the desert. That's where the flute's gonna be. I bet you. The one that's like, I don't want to do that unless I have the flute because it's you lose so much time. That's where the flute is. Alright. So let's go Zora side. See, well, there's my last bottle. And then we'll come back and we'll warp back using that to Dark World. Then we'll check Catfish. Then we'll go to the right and get to the stuff by where the sanctuary is. Since well, we don't need anything special for the Magic Cape Cave. Big 20 there. Which means we don't need to stop for it. I don't want to save and quit after Zora's, because it takes a very long time for me to get back to the Dark World. Wow, entirely not worth it. So Catfish, save and quit after Catfish would actually kind of be faster. I don't know, because you start in the sanctuary and then I have to hoof it over to the village portal. The other item was a red rupee. So, no. No, it was not. It's not worth it at all. Though I guess maybe the better thing to have done would be to have gone back to the Dark World, gone right outside the Zora, warped to the Zora there. I don't know, I guess I was thinking like transition screens, but this is actually longer than sitting through 2 more transition screens. So there you go. That's optimization right there. Have the flute, please. Oh boy, big 20. There's a warp 1 down, 1 left from Rabbit's house. I mean, fair, but at that point, I don't know, like that is a very weird level of optimization, because then I still have to hoof it all the way back up here from, yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the one north of Swamp Palace. I have to hoof it all the way back up here afterwards. Like, yeah, when does it actually become a time saver? Oh, come on. Ah, move that one. Works for me. Yeah, we're running out of shit. It's a really bad place to warp from. I'll have to remember that. It's wasting a lot of time for me. At this point, we need to actually investigate stuff like the taking the chest to the desert in the desert palace, because we're actually just running out of stuff. The other thing is we can also do Death Mountain, Dark World Death Mountain. Oh, that works. Let's see what is on Bumper Cave. Alright, note to self, always do the right side of this ledge. Because you get stuck in warp loops. Let's see if Bumper Cave is worth my time at all. If this is the flute, I'm gonna spit. Then again, I couldn't do it till just now, so. That is the single arrow. Entirely not worth my time. Alright, time to make... Let me pause this real quick. Scratch that off. Scratch that off. Yeah, time to make the pilgrimage to the desert. I could also go do Ice Palace. It is required. And quite frankly, that would actually be the smarter choice at this point. But this is also 2 easy items, so worth it to do. Did I lose this by jumping? No, good. Sorry, I was reading chat. Yeah, desert lets us cross off 3 items. Yeah, getting the fire rod also would be really good for the palace, even though I do have bombos and a single MP restore potion. All right, mirror shield, whatever, I'll take it. That's perfectly that is actually fantastic. I was actually sitting here thinking, oh, I really don't want to do Turtle Rock without the mirror shield, but fucking here we are. There it is! There's my baby. Alright, that's 1 item off the list. One of the things that we need. Big 20, don't need it. Yeah, let's get to the village. ASAP. Because that's going to make moving around way easier. Yeah, like, I could have checked that way earlier. And have been fine. But, yep, I didn't want to do it. Because it's way out there. I should have checked it. Did I have the Titan? I had the Titan's mitts. Piss. But I was doing dungeon. Trying to like think of how I could have better optimized that. Like, so Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You couldn't really have seen that coming. I mean, the more annoying thing would be if the fire rod is in one of those dungeons. Let's get the Misery Mire items, at the very least. That's an extra 3 that I can just get right now. And we can also go... we can also see what medallion is needed here. It is Ether. Okay. Switch this over to Ether. So we need Ether. There's Ether. Yeah, let's just do Misery Mire while we're here. Me going like, oh, do I want to... The fire rod. Where is the fucking fire rod? That's what's killing me right now. Alright. I think I have the optimal path for Mire down, because I've done it twice now with these randomizers. We'll see if I'm biting myself in the butt. That's a phrase. Yeah, people say that. Okay, so we don't get anywhere over there yet. Not without the big key. Just loop around this way. Alright, so the big thing right here is you need to push this. I actually just need to use that. Oh, I could have bombosed those mages. You're right. And remember, though I'm not playing a wizard anymore, I am in fact still a wizard. Alright, no point for me to go down. That's actually useless for me. I'm gonna go over here. Grab that. Don't go that way. We want to go up first. Loop around and hit the crystal switch. And grab the key up here. Well, you are way in the past. So, remember that. If there was a reason not for me to go up from the spike room. It costs a key to give you a key, and there's another crystal switch somewhere else. Well, piss. Where is there another crystal switch? Also, how do I get anywhere else? Like, I actually don't know how to get anywhere else in this dungeon. That's the way I've always done it. This just loops, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Alright. So this room is useless. Bottom left of the big room. Yeah, bottom, I remember that from last time. Bottom is useless. Oh, piss. This is going to be a nightmare without the fire rod. I just thought about that. Alright, that's a non-required. Alright, when you say the big room, what do you... like, which is the big room? Help me out. Give me a floor or something. Okay, I need to think about how to do this. I gotta set these up ahead of time. Where the jellyfish that has a key is. I should go down from there. Alright, let's move. Nice. Alright, I guess that does exist. And I guess you go left from the one room, and that's how you get to that. Yeah, okay, I can see that working. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. But if that's true, that does save me a bunch of time. Big key, exactly where it's supposed to be. Yeah, it just warps you to the end of the dungeon. That's the trap. Wait, how do you get to that side? Like, I think that's what I'm not understanding here, is how you actually get to that crystal switch. Because, like, I see this, you can get in here, but then those blue things are up. So you have to come from here, but this requires you to go through that stuff. Yeah, how the fuck do you even get over here? Oh. Right. There's a staircase right here. Sorry. Sorry. 2 hours. 2 hours of streaming. We'll do that to you. And that's also a wasted key right there. So I'll hold on to that for now. Sorry, you tell me these things of like, you can actually do these shenanigans. I'm like, what? Shenanigans? I enjoy shenanigans. Oh boy, it's happening again. I'm missing a non-required, but I'm also missing the compass. That's a magic... I should get the magic refill. I don't think there's any chests in the basement. I need to look at maps of these dungeons. And like figure out where all this shit is. Because this is the second dungeon where I'm going to be missing a chest. And not because I chose not to hit the chest, but because I never found the chest. Like, I'm just checking a couple rooms real quick because I want to make sure that, yeah, there's no chest in here. So it would have to be upstairs. Because if the boss only gives me the compass, I am once again missing a non-required from a dungeon. Which is something I can't keep doing. Like, that's gonna cost me big time. But I'm gonna bet you it's gonna drop the compass, and I either didn't mark down a non-required or something. I missed an item. I think. Because this takes about 5 seconds, let's clear out the first floor of the Desert Palace, just in case. We are getting a little bit desperate now. So mental note, if we do beat this run tonight, to check the credits for Palace of Darkness and Misery Mire for missing chests. If I did in fact miss chests, that means I'm accurate, and I really need to look up maps of those two dungeons if I'm going to keep doing this. Because I think that's like the second time for both of those. No, that was not required. Bombs were not required. Hey, Quake, that's alright. Alright, 1, 2, done. Perfect. Let's get out of here. We can, in theory, do Turtle Rock. Well, the problem, excuse me. The problem is that the fire rod could also be in. Hold up. There we go. There's the good shit. That's literally impossible. The fire rod could also be in. Piss. What's it called? Forest. Could actually be where it's supposed to be. Or it could be right here. Damn. Trying to do a cold shot. Here's another thing I want to get better at. Let's get our health back. And then we'll head to... Yeah, this is really quickly becoming quest for the fire rod. We may have to actually enter Eastern Palace at some point and investigate there. Hopefully not, but it could be required. Sorry, read chat. Which one of these do I want to go in? I want to say right one. No, it's never the right one. My kingdom for the rod. Seriously, the only thing stopping me from finishing the game is fire rod. There it is. We out. Yeah, let's just see what's here. Yes, the normal boomerang. Found it. Yeah, don't need tracker anymore. Though, let's keep it open. Just so I get in the habit of checking things off and get a good memory for what's what. And that was Quake, so we had to go into Desert Palace and get Quake. Alright, here's the real test. Do I remember the combo? Yes! Good. The rest of this, because I have to do these dungeons, will be practice of how quickly I can get all the non-requireds. Now, last time I ran this, I learned that only thing required on floor 1 here is to go left for a chest, and then the stuff on the right, which is also some good shit. Yeah, without the fire rod, you can't even get into this dungeon really, because of this little thingy over here. Nice. The big key is pretty welcome thing, really, all things considered. Because it means there's a lot less stupid shit you have to do. Now, this guy drops... Yeah, gold sword would be really good. But technically not required. Alright, that's one non-required. Huh. Speed trick for that, for the conveyor belt torch room is after you light all the torches, you hookshot one, which drops you into a pit and warps you back to the beginning of the room. I like that kind of shit. Gotta remember that. That's some real dumb speedrun shit. I think you want to go down this one first. What does the other one lead you? Yes, you want to go the other way first. If you're getting all the chests, which you're checking for non-requireds, which you really need to do for Turtle Rock because there's 5 non-requireds in it, you want to go this way first. Which, not a non-required. And I think this is just, yeah, it's just mana, which I'll take. Keep myself topped off. I remember doing this Saturday. Yeah, on Saturday in the green tunic. Not really too much fun. Not at all. Oh yeah, I did fine. Wait a minute. Yeah. You want to go this way. I'm just saying it was rough. Alright, so you pop out here, you dash over to this side, hit the wall. That's part of the plan right there. You actually have to hit that wall. Now, does this work? No, of course not. Okay. It's always good to check that shit. What? Wow, these things have a lot of health. Okay. I thought I was being cool and clever. Never really know, right? Yes! Good! We found it. The 1 rupee. That's literally everything on the overworld. There was something in the lumberjack tree place that I didn't cross off because I thought it would be useful later on. It was probably a piece of... What am I doing? This is what happens sometimes when you try and talk and play a game. Your brain kind of goes stupid. I think we're still only on one non-required chest found so far. And I know I checked this last time, but like I need to do these multiple times before I confirm this shit for myself forever. Of is there anything worthwhile over here? I'm sorry. What? Okay. And then I think it's the one on the right. Nope. Money! Perfect! Never go over here. Ever. Never ever go over here. Okay, there's another non-required. Alright, now for this fucking room. If I ever have to do Turtle Rock without the lamp, this room will end me. Oh, I found the way back here. Come on, that's not the way I want to go. That's also not right. Hold up. Trying to figure this out. There we go. Nope, still not right. And we're still wrong. I hate this room. I hate this room so much. Let's put a maze in the dark. It'll be fun. This room fucking sucks. This room's really bad. Okay. So let's do some reverse engineering here. Over, up, to the left. Okay, so it's literally, you go down to the right, down there, and then boom, you're there. Okay, so then from here, you go over, up, to the left, up, left, down. Here, up, and to the left. There we go, perfect. Okay. I'm a champion. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I guess it would be faster to, like, do both of one side in one run. Like that. Alright, so that means the boss has the last non-required. Perfect. I'm getting the hang of this one. Getting the hang of Turtle Rock. It's still a jerk, and I hate it. But I'm getting the hang of it. Or you could use the cape. Or you could use the cape. That's true. Fucking, I hate that thing. Stop being stupid, newbie. There's a very easy answer right there. Now, I think you do ice first because the ice head comes out first. Or the fire head comes out first. Not vulnerable yet, huh? It's a little weird. Alright, you want to talk about hard to hit boss. Especially with the spin attack. There we go. Big 20! Now, we're back. Okay. Now, in here, we will have liberal use of magic. I don't think I'm gonna get that sub 3 hours, but it took us. It also took us forever to find the fire rod. So I think that's not gonna say acceptable, but understandable. I mean, who knows? We could still get a fast one of this place. An early big key really helps with that. If I wasn't doing all chests, we could leave right now. And I think this is... yeah, okay. Just wanted to check that one for sure. I'm kind of getting... yeah, I'm still learning. But I want to be good now. Wah. Yeah, the real runners skip a bunch of chests, which, like, at this point, I would skip chests if I was going for time. Only time. But I'm also going for... I need that key. I'm also going for learning. I don't think any of these other boys have anything good on them. Wait. Yeah, that needs to be on. Like, I know little tricks like you do that, hit that, and then you hook shot across that room. And also no reason to hit anything there, so you just go down there immediately. Is using bombos a fast method? It feels like it's faster because it just kills everything and you don't have to fuck around with the room at all. But, like, I don't know, maybe charging a sword spin and hitting them all at once is faster. Alright, which way do I want to go here? I want to go left. So I do actually have the thing. The hook shot one-shots the Kappas. Okay. I am terrible. That was awful. That was completely awful. There's not required. They look like Kappas to me. I don't know why they would be Kappas. Like, you got me there. But they have, like, the things on their heads and everything. That's not good. I think I missed one last time. That might have been it. I think this just opens up that door. Okay, so... Hello. That's perfect. I remembered that one. And then this is how you get to what is normally the big key chest. And I think there's also a chest in this room. By pulling this. No. There it is. And then this goes to the big key chest. Alright. And that's all the chests. So now if we wanted to, which we want to, we can just go right to the boss. Hey! And actually, for convenience, normally we wouldn't because this is wasting a key, but this is actually faster. Oh, damn it. That's not what I meant to do. I was trying to do a cool trick. This room might actually be the worst room. Got a bit of life. Supposedly the staircase is more generous if you use boots. I'll take your word for it. Having bread mail makes this boss way more manageable. Well, just one more. And once again, I want to run this next dungeon as if I was aiming to get non-required chests. So, my understanding that the the best way to run this next dungeon is you want to jump in here. And fall down this hole. Because this immediately gets you in here, which has a chest. And one of my non-requireds. You can go up here immediately. I don't feel like any of these guys have anything on them, but better safe than sorry. Okay. So, you get that chest, you run up there, you get that key. Then you can loop around this way, almost immediately. Go through this door. And there's another chest in here. With one of my non-requireds. Use that key that you got on this door, which gets you another chest with my big key. Means I can leave, loop up here almost immediately. Oh, my knees are cracking as they've been. Now, technically, I don't need to do this chest here. However, in the situation where I would need to do it, I had the cane, so it's like a non-issue anyway. Because as always, this could be non-required. It technically is, because I don't need that. But yeah, we loop over there. I want to say that there's nothing up there. And that is entirely a trapped room. But for science, because that is the point part of this stream, is to learn a bit more. Yes, there is nothing up here of worth at all. And I'm 90% sure that the room north, right there, is empty. There's absolutely nothing worthwhile in that room. It is a room to lure you in and trick you. Oh, right. To the right, over, up, this way, up and over. Perfect. I've now learned that pattern. And as soon as you hit that, you just warp right back out. Perfect. Skip this room. Kill this thing? This thing. This thing. The zombie. If you need it. We didn't need it. So I actually could just skip that room too. And that boss. I may have missed a non-required for that dungeon. We will have to see. If so, I really need to look at a map of all the the chests in dungeons. Can you flute here? Perfect. I was at full health. I just instinctively went there because I assumed that I would need it. Yeah, Ganon's Tower in 21 minutes is a maybe? Ganon's Tower, I know actually the least. I love this glitch. This is my favorite glitch. Wait a minute. Why? Wow, you have to come from Turtle Rock, don't you? Yeah, you actually have to come from Turtle Rock. Little things that, like, you never think about in the original Zelda because, like, or in, like, actual Link to the Past, because, yeah, of course you come from Turtle Rock. Why wouldn't you come from Turtle Rock? Alright, so somewhere in the basement of Ganon's Tower is the big key. Now, I don't know how Ganon's Tower actually goes in Randomizer. In that, do you actually need to clear the whole basement? What do you need out of the basement in order to do the upper floors? Is it just the big key? Because I can get the big key. Thank you for the host, Loon. Big key and one extra small key. Got it. I mean, might as well get these rooms, right? There's my big key. So you said big key and one extra small key, right? Yeah, fuck it. Gold sword could be down there, but whatever, I'll be fine. Yeah, sub 3 hours. Might be doable. Just want to see if killing all those boys did anything. I will continuously just ram my face in the shit. I think that needs to stay down. I could be completely wrong, but something in my gut tells me that should be down. Nailed it. Nice one, the health. Alright. Who's ready for the Bombos Halls? The Halls of Explosions. Many strong men await me. Who gave this rabbit the explosion magic? Like, I will watch a speedrun later, or something resembling that, and see what the actual, like, good way to do that is. But for now... Alright, I missed the other two, but that was a pretty good no-scope. Got him. Alright, I do have to kill all these wizards. I was going to let y'all live. The game thought otherwise. I'm gonna make this the tradition of my runs of this. Every time. Just explode everyone again in tower. Yeah, too bad it doesn't light lamps. Be the best way to light lamps. Oh! That was almost bad. Okay, if I learned one thing from Saturday's run, it's that you kill that asshole. And we finish it off with a big 20. That nice big 20. Actually, that's not the end at all. What am I talking about? Piss. How dare you? How dare you do this to me? In this, my final hours. I can't believe you would do this. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ, the knockback! It's a bit much. Okay. There we go. Don't fucking start with me. Take your heart. Think you have to kill anything in this room? Fact, yeah. That's a good way of handling that room. Holy shit. I have one MP potion, which should be enough, and a bunch of fairies. Too bad I'm terrible at this boss. I'm really bad at this boss. Oh, come on. All right. The unfortunate thing is we do not have gold sword. I don't care about your stupid jokes. That's very one. All right. Oh, shit. It's not actually time yet. Don't yell time just yet. Okay, that's time. Remember, it's when you lose control. I did it! Just barely. Just barely under 3 hours. Alright. I do, for my own learning purposes, I want to fast forward to, fireworks for sale. Okay, that one's pretty good. Yep, it was just money. Okay, so the big thing I want to see are stats. Okay. Other total items, yeah, shield, sword, capacity upgrades, heart containers, maps, compasses, big keys, chests, pendants, bosses, dungeon performance. Hyrule Castle, got them all. Eastern Palace never entered. Desert Palace, that makes sense. Tower of Hair, okay. Aghanim's Tower, alright. Palace of Darkness, I was fine, okay. Swamp Palace, I missed something actually. Skull Woods, I was fine. Thief's Town, I was fine. Ice Palace, I was fine. Misery Mire, I was fine. Turtle Rock. Okay, yeah, Shrug. Like, I must have just been talking and missed checking off something. But anyway, there you go. Final time. Different from mine because of, I don't know, whatever reasons whenever they cut the time and all that. Nice. Nice, I did it. 3 hours. Let's see if we can get that down to 250. Or 230 next time. There's a goal. 230. Alright, I'll see you next time.